Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 is probably the best Wear OS watch that you can buy right now. And the recent price cuts that the watch has received have made the watch an even more attractive proposition. However, not everyone wants to own the Watch 4. It could be because you don't like the battery life, or sports tracking is not up to the mark, or you have an iOS device. In this video, I have shared with you 5 Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 alternatives you can consider. If sports tracking is your priority, then without a doubt Garmin makes some pretty good smartwatches. However, not every one of them comes with a touchscreen, especially at the mid-range price point. Allow me to present to you Garmin Venu SQ. SQ here stands for square. You can also get the round variant, but that's slightly more expensive. Talking about the watch, it features a 33mm LCD screen with a display resolution of 240 by 240. I know the display isn't as sharp as the Super AMOLED one on the Watch 4, but it more than makes up for it in the sports and fitness tracking. Speaking of which, the watch comes with Garmin's body battery feature. Using it, you can track how your sleep, workout and stress affect your recovery time. Since it's Garmin, expect accurate and good analysis of your runs as well. The watch also has all the usuals like heart rate tracking, sleep tracking, blood oxygen, respiration tracking and so on. Garmin Venu SQ Music Edition also comes with onboard music storage, so you can transfer music to the watch as well. And if you have a premium plan for Spotify or Amazon Music, you can use that as well. The watch also has Garmin Pay that allows you to make contactless payments using the watch. If you are still not convinced, then maybe the 6 days battery life would be enough to convince you to go with Garmin. Recently, Amazfit has been making some pretty good watches, and one of them is the latest GTR 3 Pro watch from them, and it is considered a good alternative to Watch 4. I have also made a dedicated comparison video. You can check it out using the I button. In that video, I talked about some areas where GTR 3 Pro outshines Watch 4. Two notable areas were sleep tracking and heart rate tracking while running. So if those two areas are important for you, then I found GTR 3 Pro performing better. GTR 3 Pro also supports 5 navigation satellites for tracking your outdoor activities. So no matter whether you are running, hiking or trekking, you will be able to track your sports activities accurately. Another thing that I liked about GTR 3 Pro is the AMOLED display with 480 by 480 resolution. Moreover, the watch is capable enough to do peak brightness of 1000 nits, and reading the watch outside in a bright environment is no challenge. The watch also has a built-in microphone and speaker, so you can use it to take calls on the watch. You can also transfer music and connect headphones to the watch to listen to the music. However, there is no Spotify or Amazon Prime support. This brings us to the major problem, which is that it doesn't have much to offer in the App Store department. And if you can look past that, then this is a pretty good watch. Check out my in-depth review to know more about Amazfit GTR 3. If you don't want a touchscreen smartwatch, instead you are looking for a sports smartwatch, then Coros 2 will be perfect. During the launch, it was the lightest GPS watch that anyone could buy, and the nylon strap variant weighs only 29 grams. Similar to Garmin watches, this one too offers an in-depth analysis of your sports activities. However, what makes me recommend the watch over Garmin is that it is more value for money. This watch also features training programs that help you in training for different sports. Along with that, the training load feature helps you in assessing the impact of your workout routines on your body. You can also connect chest-based Bluetooth and ANT plus heart rate straps to get an accurate reading. Besides sports and fitness tracking, the watch also has a plethora of useful sensors like a barometer, altimeter, thermometer, compass and gyroscope. For a sports smartwatch brand, so many sensors like altimeters and barometers at this price point are a big deal. However, Coros Pace Tool lacks quite a bit in the smart features department. I mean, this watch doesn't have features like Google Assistant, YouTube Music, ability to type your own messages. And to be fair, you are going to find all non-Wear OS watches having this issue. So anyone who wants smart features loaded watch, then this won't be for you. Still, this is definitely bang for bucks fitness sports watch. You won't have to worry about issues like inaccurate heart rate tracking, sleep tracking or even step tracking. Yes, those things are still somewhat of an issue in the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. If non-touchscreen smartwatch is a no-no for you and you still want a rugged smartwatch, then take a look at Amazfit T-Rex 2. This is aimed towards outdoor adventurers who would like a smartwatch that has a touchscreen and is built to last. Don't worry, there is an option to operate the watch using the buttons as well. in case your hands are sweaty. However, what sets it apart from the rest of the watches on the list is that the fact that it comes with the multi-sports and triathlon profile. And these two sports profile is rare to find in the sub $300 price category. I also did a GPS test with the watch while running and cycling and found the performance to be pretty good. Also, the watch has dual band multi-navigation satellite support, so the cloudy sky and high trees shouldn't be an issue for the watch. Plus, you can connect the watch to Relive, Strava, Google Fit and WeChat, so you can compete with your friends who might be using smartwatches from other brands. After GTR3, this is the second smartwatch on the list that can go toe to toe with Samsung in the display department. The watch features a 1.39-inch AMOLED display with an amazing 454 by 454 resolution. Likewise, the watch can do 1000 nits of brightness along with 326 pixels per inch density, which ensures good readability. However, this watch is not perfect either. It has no built-in microphone or speaker, so you cannot take calls or listen to music on the watch. And while heart rate tracking on T-Rex 2 is pretty good, but it still lacks the Bluetooth heart rate strap support. So if those are important features for you, then this just might be the watch you are looking for. I would recommend checking out the T-Rex 2 versus Watch 4 video to know what are you missing out on. One more positive thing that I can tell you right now about the T-Rex 2 is the battery life. It is phenomenal. The watch easily lasts a single week with 3 hours of GPS activity, and it will last 2 weeks if you use it normally. While Samsung has recently started making Wear OS watches, there is one brand that has remained ahead in the game. It is Fossil, and I have reviewed their previous Gen 5e on the channel, so do check it out. And they have launched Fossil Gen 6 in response to Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. It has all the features that the Wear OS device has to offer, but it is still running a dated version of Wear OS. Fossil has promised the latest Wear OS 3.0 update, which it has yet to deliver. However, if you are not someone who obsesses over software versions, then you are going to be okay with this. On Gen 6, you get Google Assistant as well as Amazon's Alexa. You can also make or take calls on Gen 6 too. It has the access to Play Store, so you can install other apps and games on the watch as well. The AMOLED display on the Fossil is pretty good too, with 416 by 416 resolution. Like all smartwatches, it too has heart rate, sleep and blood oxygen tracking. So you might be wondering, why isn't this watch recommended very often? There are 2 to 3 reasons for that. Let's discuss the only reason why it is recommended first, which are the looks. Fossil makes some of the most gorgeous looking smartwatches, and that's why style conscious users tend to gravitate towards them. If you have ever owned any Fossil watches before, I would like to know why you bought them. Do tell me in the comment down below. Now let's discuss why it is not often recommended. The first reason is poor battery life. Fossil itself claims 24-hour plus battery life on a full charge, and it usually lasts less than a day. Forget tracking your multi-day trek with this watch. Fossil does offer a fast charger that can charge the Fossil Gen 6 to 80% within 30 minutes, but that is not enough. The second is still no Wear OS 3.0 update, which to be honest was kind of USP at the launch. Now you might be wondering, then why am I recommending the watch? Well, the reason for that is, like it or not, most users don't care about the battery. I know some folks who only want watch faces and notification alerts with the watch, and for some, looks are all that matters. The third reason is the 4100 plus processor on Gen 6 is a little dated to say the least, and Qualcomm has already announced the next gen processor, so going with this watch isn't a great idea. However, as I said, for some user it doesn't matter if the specs aren't the latest and greatest. So which one are you going to go with? Tell me in the comment box down below. I will also be leaving a link for my Watch 4 playlist in the description box. It will help you in deciding which one is a better watch for you. That's it from me today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Wearholic. We will be coming up with more interesting videos like this in the future. See you next time.